It's another Ali day. Hey.
You say, oh, hey guys, oh, hey.
I know what I say.
I know, but that's not how you say thank guys.
That's how I say it. That's how I say it.
It's thank God. It's thank God. Thank God. Try it.
Thank God.
It's another Ali day.
Hey. No. Hey. No. Ooh.
All right, the children are here because they're up. Normally, we either record when we record when they're asleep or if we lock them in the room. So, we're not going to do that right now.
That is so evil to say.
We're not going to do that right now. And this is throwing you guys another loop. Throwing Babe another loop. She doesn't know what we're talking about, but something happened while she was in our hometown. We were on the phone, and I think she was going to meet a friend of ours at Fridays or Applebee's or something like that. And then she asked the host, I'm looking for a mother and a child. And the host says, oh yeah, they're over there. And then I hear him say, you're pretty, right? So,
that's not what he said.
What did he say?
Oh my God, you're just so beautiful.
No,
beautiful.
No, he didn't say beautiful.
Yes, he did.
No, I know he said pretty. I heard pretty.
You heard pretty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that up.
I'm mesmerized with your beauty.
That's what he said? No, he didn't. All right, so I didn't hear all the oh. I didn't hear that. All I heard was the words. I heard you are, and then I heard pretty, right? So I said, is he talking about my daughter? Right? And then I asked Babe, who's he talking to? And she said, me. I said, that man he just called you pretty? And she was like, pretty. Yeah. So I'm like,
am I pretty, Sire?
Whoa. So the reason why I said I'm throwing her a loop is because, she didn't know that I was going to bring this up. But for me, it kind of made me, look at this right here.
Hey, Tamika. Oh, hey. We're recording Super Bowl Sunday right now. So you're on camera at this moment.
Shaking my head.
Say hey. Hey.
Hi. Oh, I can say hi?
Yes.
Hey, Super Bowl Sunday viewers.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit.
Yes, oh, hi, Jamaica.
When I say this is so impromptu, so like I was saying, it made me feel some way because, well, first of all, I know that my wife is pretty. I know that she's beautiful. I know that she's sexy. However, when you hear another man say it, it's kind of like, whoa, it throws you off guard. And then I think just in that brief instant, I could relate to an abuser and understand why a man will make his wife feel as if she's the ugliest thing.
Oh no, talk to me.
But well, it's because, you know how I make the joke, but it's serious though. How I say like, I want to hear other men call you beautiful and call you pretty because it validates my choice, and how I think that aesthetically, like, you the bomb. So I like other dudes to be attracted to you, but then when it's right there and you're on the phone and you're hearing another man compliment your wife and flirt with her, it's something whole different. It's something whole different. So I could understand why a man could. I'm not saying it's right, in no way, but in my brief insanity, I can understand why a man would call his woman ugly, would say you're dumb, would say you stupid, like would say all these negative words to break her down, because you don't want another man to see you don't want your woman to see the value in herself, because you know that there's another man who will see the value in her, and that's intimidating.
Woman were to compliment you, I wouldn't feel anyway. I mean, obviously you're attractive, you're sexy, and I'm glad that other people could see that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times that we've walked, in a fair or something like that, and you've seen women look at me and
like, Reap, get yours.
Right, but they didn't say, "Oh, you so fine," like to my face. You know what I mean?
I think that, I wouldn't feel any type of way about it because, again, your character. Like, I don't know. Maybe, you are attractive.
Correct, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone said it, I think maybe your thought was like, because I wasn't there. I mean, you weren't with me.
I guess that must have hit me because I wasn't with you. So I wasn't
Or was it because we were in the midst of a very heated conversation and it was not going positively?
Oh, because we were in an argument? No.
We were not arguing. We were not arguing. We were not arguing.
Oh, okay.
We were discussing something very seriously.
Oh, okay.
And then I walk in and there's this, and you were like, "Are you flirting? Are you meeting another man?" I'm like, "Oh my God, don't be so dramatic."
The fact that you said that to your wife, like, were you flirting with him? Did you do this? Did you do that? That right there, no. I was thinking, okay, so a man gives a compliment to your woman. Like he's just sees this beautiful, wonderful face, and he's like in total awe of it, right? This wonderful swan neck, and he's like, "Oh, you are so pretty," right? When I hung up the phone and I thought all those things I was saying as if you gave him an excuse or you gave him a permission to acknowledge your beauty. And that was wrong. I was thinking, no, your wife is beautiful. Like, she is pretty. She is sexy. So if a man says that to her, if a man says, "Yo, babe, your body is banging," if he says that, like, that's the truth. That's the truth. It's one thing if he says it and I'm right there, like, that's just straight disrespectful. But if he says it, that's the truth. It's not you have to solicit yourself or do something like this to try to make him say that you're beautiful. You just are.
So for me, I just think that the reason, to wrap it up, I believe that, being insecure in a relationship, I think it has more to do with what you're going through personally and less about what your partner is actually doing.
Right.
Because like I said, we were in the midst of a very heightened conversation,
right.
And we normally don't just end calls abruptly when we're having a serious discussion. However, I was going to meet someone, so I had to wrap. We had to wrap it up, and like in the wrap up, I got this lovely compliment. From my perspective, if you are in a relationship such as the one we described in this situation, for us it's a situation, but some people go through this regularly. Some people are in relationships and your partner is constantly belittling you and making you feel as though you're not enough, or like no one else will want you, telling you things like nobody else wants you, or you're not good enough, or not really highlighting your good things, or not saying wonderful, "Oh baby, your food is delicious. Oh my God, I love making love to you. Oh, it was so nice today when you swept outside the house. You take wonderful care of our children," or "Thank you so much for going to work every day and providing for us, baby. That's wonderful. I appreciate the sacrifice that you made of relocating for me." These are just some of the things that I can think of off the top of my head that people take for granted on a daily basis. And what I just want to stress in this example, it was a funny thing that we did, trying to grab you guys' attention, but the reality of the situation is this: we're all flawed, we're all human. Everyone has things that are strengths. Perhaps you may be in a relationship or in a marriage with someone who is insecure inside for whatever reason. It could be a childhood event, it could be they're afraid to lose you, like they're literally afraid, and they don't have the courage and the bravery to just stand up and say, "I'm so in love with you. I'm afraid that if you left me, my world would just completely fall apart." And so, again, they say and do things that are harmful to you. I can't advise you on how exactly you should handle a situation like that, other than to just give you my opinion. But if you feel that you're being hurt in a relationship more than you're being loved, if you feel like a thing, like a possession, and not like a person, if you believe that this person that you're with does not value you and what you have to bring to the table, then you do need to reevaluate where you stand in the relationship, because our schema regarding the person that we're with should be positive. Humanness and positivity are not the same thing. We're all human, we're not flawed, but you should still make your lover feel positive. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and make sure you tune in for the upcoming vlogs. Things are about to get a little shaky in the Ali household, and the kids and I are staying put for some time, so we won't be divided and conquered in different states and things like that. So, as always, when something seems bad, turn it around and make something good.
Blessings.